This video is brought to you by airsoftmaster.com.
We know about the company Taran Tactical, but we also know more about the man Taran Butler, a multi-winning champion in 3-gun and multi-gun competitions. What more can we introduce about Taran Tactical than to talk about the Taran Tactical Combat Master Alpha by Jag Precision. A couple key features that we notice about the Jag Precision Combat Master Alpha is starting off as this massive compensator on the end of the pistol. Now in the real steel community, this is actually to help compensate for upside recoil and to keep your line of sight back onto the target. In the airsoft community, it doesn't really do anything, but it is a nice cover up and touch to the pistol itself. Unfortunately, the pistol doesn't have any front and rear sights on the pistol at all. But as this is a 3-gun competition shooter type of pistol, this does have two options to put an RMR optic on the top where the RMR mounts at, and as well a bracket for it to actually put any optics on there, just like as we have on the display here. So let's get into the frame of the bottom of the pistol. Compared to the Sand Viper that I did last time, there are actually multiple rail segments on here to actually adjust your flashlight or lasers you want to put on the pistol itself. Of course, just like the Sand Viper, it also has a hand stipple grip all the way throughout and a nice texture to keep it nice and steady. Your magazine release is also extended to help release the magazine a lot faster and to use it as a touch to help out with it. To complement the magazine and also the actual magazine release is this nice flared mag well all throughout the pistol. This helps out with ease and assisting in regards of reloading when just in case if you're actually going to use it for any type of CQB games or in actual airsoft 3-gun competitions. So what comes with the actual Taran Tactical Combat Master Alpha is a 35-round polished aluminum magazine. Underneath the magazine is Taran Tactical's insignia on the base plate. Right. So one thing that we notice on the key feature about the gun on the Combat Master Alpha is that the inner barrel goes all the way to the end of the compensator. Now, this might be an issue for some of you guys that actually play at indoor fields that's only about 350 feet per second. What I would recommend is actually changing the inner barrel to maybe more of a 5.1 just to keep it just down right below the 350 so you're able to pass and play in games. Now that we're talking about the inner barrel, let's go ahead and talk about getting to the hop up. Again, it's just like basically doing any other high kappa. Put the slide forward and slide it back. Release the takedown slide. Release the slide forward, and that's how you would access your hop-up wheel. Again, adjust the hop-up to either increase it or decrease it depending on what weight BBs you're going to be using on the pistol itself. After you're done, slide it back together. Put back the slide pin. And you're good to go. So now that we already talked about inner barrels and hop-up, let's go ahead and talk about magazine compatibility. We'll start off again, what we already know, the Jag Precision magazine itself. Works just fine. Now let's get into the Tokamarui high kappa magazines. Works fine as well. Another one that is mostly common is WeTech high kappa magazines. Still has issues just like the Sand Viper, but again, if you have Tokamarui magazines or Jag Precision magazines, it should just work just as fine. So when we chrono the pistol, we notice with .20 gram BBs, we're shooting on average around 340 to 360 FPS. Again, if it doesn't pass in your indoor CQB fields, you can always change the inner barrel to be a lot more shorter than the actual standard 5.1 length, and you should be able to pass and be good to go. So what are my overall thoughts about the pistol? One thing I actually do like about it that I have to give points to is the high FPS consistency on just the pistol itself. Another thing that I do like about it is the hard kick on the recoil itself, and as well to that, the snappy trigger response. These are 3 things that you actually do want in a race gun for the fraction of the cost. Again, you can always cop one here at airsoftmaster.com, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the section below on what you want to see on the next video. Again, this is Mike from Airsoft Master, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. As for this pistol, this one's mine.